What's up guys, Funnel Level 47 here, yes, intro included. So today I'm going to do Masterpiece. Now Masterpiece is a masterpiece to say the least that rhymed. So I stumbled across this 2-episode series, about 22 minutes per episode, so about 44 minutes to an hour long block you can just knock out in a day or two. And this show, it's essentially like every romance anime taken to the highest extreme, where it's like the impossible, no way that could possibly happen, coincidences that all coincide with one another, and just boom, hilarity ensues, just that and the third. More of a wholesome variety within itself, but it still gets the job done on that front. So if you're romance aficionado, then this might be for you. So it starts off with the main character, Yuuji. His parents were dead, okay? His parents just died, they don't know how, they never explain it. Their family adopted him, and the mother named Mira was like, hey, come on along with us. And ever since he joined their family, again, he's not related, the whole step bros sexual tension just grew immensely. And then we start off at the peak of that tension, where the twins named Nari and Yuna are now just completely in love with him now. It's like his perfect fantasy. It's insane. And then now we're going to quest by quest see how he conquers them all, which he really doesn't at all. It's just like reverse rape essentially. First person he wants to confront is Yuna. Now Yuna is known as a shy person, gets all the boys because she's so shy. She's such a girl's girl. It's not a third. Yuuji walks into a confession of Yuna, and he's like, wait a minute, oh fuck, she's getting a confession. I didn't know what's going on. She didn't say no, right? She does say no. And she's like, I love someone else, ha 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 ha. And then he's like, what? She loves someone? No way. Obviously the guy who got rejected is not even fully drawn. He's like a little sketch of a sketch. He's not even, his face isn't even shown here. It's like outline. It's kind of hilarious actually. And then they go home. He tried to, hello, can we talk for a second? He walks in and she's just borderline just stripping nude there, and she told him to come in, by the way, so that's kind of like whatever. He trips and falls in her lap, wakes up, and then boom. So while that happens, Nir over here heard all the happening, right? And she is just upset because she wanted to lay with him. So coincidentally, the next day he happens to walk on Mira, the girl with the glasses, changing in the locker room by herself. Now the question is, how did she get into a locker room by herself alone? Was she just a slow changer? How did no one see Yuuji entering the locker room? And how did no one hear them going at it nonstop? Those are questions that would never be answered at all, because once that moment is over, we gloss over that, we're on to the next scene already. It's just seamless transition after seamless transition. I'll give them credit for that. Despite it not being that much plot at all, they do have a tendency to just have good transitions from one plot point to the next. After threatening to scream if he doesn't comply, we go to the next scene where both are now outwardly lovey-dovey to him in public. Disgusting, why am I saying this aloud? They're now in class, and the thing about the class situation is that they are trying to vote for a maid or a demon cafe for their festival. Now what's the relevancy of the demon and angel cafes, or this, that, and third with Japanese festivals, why it's so provocative? I don't know. So coincidentally, another coincidence, both girls happen to be on opposing sides. One is angel, one is demon. So now he has to choose between both. That was the whole punchline there. And he's like, ha ha ha, that's so cool. Let me check the other cafes, please. And he goes to the angel cafe, all over him. Demon cafe, all over him. If you're an incel and you have no success whatsoever, don't watch this video. He's just like this video, got win something, or I don't know the name of it, except he doesn't have to have any malicious intent. They just come to him anyway. When the girls find out that all the other girls were fawning over him, you know, these two twins here, they decide to punish him by having him participate in more promiscuous activities. Now at this point, you're like, come on, end this shit already. Nope. There's another episode. This other episode is with Mira, you know, the ancestor of these two. And that said ancestor was meeting with Yuuji in a spa, in the living room, in a hotel, in a gym. Now, what were they doing in all these various settings? Take a wild guess. Once that was all done, they decided to have a final scene here where all three of the family gets to come together, and that's the end of the story. Why is he keep getting away with it? It's just unfair. It's unjust. I do have to say one thing though. The fact that the rendered pixels were so high tier that you can see the sperm swimming in the comb, it's quite amazing. All right guys, I don't have an outro, but if I did, wouldn't matter because no one makes this far into the video. Good night. Yeah, let me know how you guys like this now. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna go back as usual, back on schedule, mainly because I like doing this. Okay, I just do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be the Anthony Fantano of these type of videos.